top. He's generally known as a peaker late in the season, which works perfectly for the big international events. So he hasn't always performed at the top of his game at the beginning of the season, as you'd expect. But here, just looking to get a solid time. You got to think the competition with his teammate Mo Farah is going to push him along as well. And with those two in this heat, got a good chance to pull the other 8 in this group along to phenomenal times, looking for the 3:36 World Championship standard.
Yeah, 3:36.00 is what we're looking for here. And you know what? A lot of these guys have hit that in the past, including our pacemakers, so we know it's certainly feasible. The long figure of Andrew Weeding there towards the back. It's been great to see him kind of working his way back into fitness over, just the amazing amount of success he had early in his career, just a sophomore at the University of Oregon, making his first Olympic team, and the big contract, the big success, the Oregon Track Club, and now just really trying to enjoy life, enjoy training, and enjoy, find the love of racing again.
The Olympian in Beijing and London, a 3-time NCAA champ. His PR was set all the way back in 2010. Mo Farah currently in first, Matthew Centrowitz just behind. That gets a round of applause from the large crowd here at Occidental College. They got through the first 400 in 42.02, and the first 300, and the 400 split coming up right around this corner.
Well, they're certainly doing better at pacing in this one. They're out there at that 56.4 through the first lap, so that's right where they need to be.
56.4 for the group, led by pacemaker Ezekiel Kemboy, who leads the charge. David Torrance out there as well in this group to get them through the opening 1,000 meters. They're looking for 57-second 400s, and again, 56.4 in the opening 400.
Ezekiel Kemboy should be in this race as an athlete himself, so the fact that he is willing to put it all on the line and do this for the other athletes here just shows that the consummate sportsmanship that occurs in track and field. Everybody wants everybody to run fast.
Farah first, Centrowitz second, then it's Chris O'Hare, a semifinalist at the Rio Games for Team GB. Just behind in third, Hassan Mead coming down from the 5,000 in fourth. They just went 58.8 on the second lap there, 400 meters through.
It's not shocking to see that sort of settle in just a little bit. I think what we're going to have to see here, though, is how fast are these guys going to take it down this backstretch.
800 split, 155.1.
So they're on pace. If they can maintain this, we may actually see a great, great finish. But you know what I fully expect here, Bill, is I think Mo Farah and Matthew Centrowitz running 3-4 right there. Essentially 2-3 now that the first rabbit has dropped off. But they are going to hammer this last lap.
It's a 4-person race right now. Farah, Centrowitz, O'Hare, and Mead. Hassan Mead, the 5,000-meter Olympian, hanging around in fourth.
And do not count out Hassan Mead. We have watched him close a 10K in 52 before, so this is a real deal here.
4 Olympians in the top 4. This is the class of the field at the US ATF Distance Classic. They hit the bell at about 2:40. 2:38.82 is the official split for Mo Farah after a 58-second last lap.
Nothing like having an Olympian rabbiting an Olympian. I think we're out here ready to run fast, and here we go.
Need just a 58-second last lap, but it's Chris O'Hare who has taken over the lead.
O'Hare knows the strength of Mo Farah and Matthew Centrowitz. He knows what he needs to do to try to get out to the first to the finish line.
O'Hare, the Olympian from Great Britain who trains in Boston in first. Centrowitz next to his training teammate Mo Farah.
Look at how smooth Centrowitz looks now, coming onto the shoulder of O'Hare.
Matthew Centrowitz, in his first 1,500 since Rio, has taken over the lead. Mo Farah gritting his teeth. Does he have the speed? No, it's Matthew Centrowitz. Puts away Mo Farah, heads to the line, and gets his standard 3:36.42 and his first win against Mo Farah.
And the first win is got to be sweet, but you know what? These guys don't count those against each other. That's just us up here in the press box that love to see that. Matthew Centrowitz knows how to race. The Sidious tattoo on his shoulder, it just shows exactly what he's prepared to do to give it all to be a champion.
3:33.42 for Matthew Centrowitz, debuting with a great time to earn that World Championship standard in his first 1,500 since the Rio Games.
And it looks like we're going to have a replay here. And look at O'Hare. He's starting his face. He's starting to grit and tighten up. But look at the face of Matthew Centrowitz. He's loose. His jaw is loose. The lips are flapping. He's coming to the finish line. Mo Farah just wasn't quite in it today, but that is fantastic. You look at the results now.